gentlemen, we do have a problem today. My knees still hurt. Like, they don't feel as bad as they did before, but still quite a bit of pain. Like, even when I was just doing body weight lunges, I could still feel kind of the pain in my knees. So that's going to severely limit what we can do today. I absolutely will not be squatting. I will have nothing on my back. Pretty much everything is going to be body weight. I'll do a lot of what I did on Sunday, I'd imagine. That's realistically probably the play right now, considering, yeah, still hurting. Again, not as bad as it was. It just hurts, you know, now. But we did the whole warm-up backwards walk on the treadmill for about 5 minutes. I would switch to where you'd be doing like side shuffling and change the angles of my hips and stuff. And then I did 5 minutes on the stair stepper, and then the stretching that I put into the other room, like doing with the band on the knee, and then I foam rolled after that. So that's a pretty decent warm up. And what else I want to do? I'm probably gonna do like calf raises quick to just stretch my calves out, and then we're gonna do some very, very basic stuff. Yeah, it's a little disheartening, but I say that's probably the hardest part right now, is that whenever you take like a bit of an injury, it's hard to find the motivation to come when you can't do the things you want to do. So that's why we should have been warming up. Live and you learn. Okay, gentlemen, I don't know what that last move's called, or the last movement's called, but pretty good on the old knees. It felt really good. Like, I think if I did this in the correct order, it was like, I don't know, you put your feet in, and then you squat back. Yeah, you can see it, right? But it felt really good on my knees, so I'll probably keep doing it. I'm actually in a pretty decent mood, but part of it, you gotta listen to the song. Listen, this is what I'm listening to the whole time. Hold on. You can't be in a bad mood listening to that, dude. Like, I'm over here doing legs, like light legs, listening to that. It's working out. I feel like my mood has completely shifted from when I got here to where I am now, and I think the main reason behind that is the more I think about it, sometimes things are like a blessing in disguise. You know what I mean? Like, obviously I don't want to be hurt, but it's better that it happened now and not in like a crazy, like my knees hurt, yes, but it's not like they're blown out or something. So it's giving me the opportunity to step back and understand that maybe there's some things I need to slow down on so I can speed up later. For instance, like, I think part of the issue is not that I'm overtraining, but I'm training a bit too hard with doing the cleans and doing everything, like the cleans and the hang clean and jerk, and trying to push everything to the max and as heavy as I can go. I don't think that's necessary anymore. I need to take a step back and just maybe try like doing bench and overhead press being my two big ones right now, and then maintaining still like leg day and all that stuff, and doing back day, but not pushing everything to the max. My CNS simply is not recovering, and I can tell. I mean, I felt really, really good up till like 3.5 weeks, and now it's just, I feel sluggish, and maybe I'm not eating enough. I don't know how I can eat more. It's just, yeah, I think I need to kind of reevaluate where I'm at this deep in, and understand that, hey, maybe take a step back a little bit. So I'm going to be looking at that today, and as I think about it more, I'll talk about it more, and I'll let you guys know exactly what I'm going to do. But for now, I can tell I'm going to need to take a little bit of a step back and try to get, try to feel good. I'm just, like, your muscles recover so much faster than your CNS, and so you sometimes if you feel like lethargic and sluggish and you can't get it back, a lot of times it's just either you're not recovering well, you're not eating well, or I generally don't believe in overtraining. I don't think that's a thing. Like when people say, oh, you're gonna overtrain, I don't believe in that. I think if you control all the other factors outside of your training, there's no such thing as overtraining. Now, granted, if you went and ran 100 miles or 200 miles today and then tried to squat 100 squats after that, yeah, I mean, you're overtraining, but in reality, nobody's doing that. So, yeah. Okay, let me go finish some of these movements. Also, quick note before I do that, leg extensions, doing a single leg extension is actually kind of impressive. It's only at 44 pounds, but on Sunday I tried to do one at 22 pounds and I couldn't do one. So doing some today, 12, I might keep including the isolated, like if you notice, everything I'm doing is pretty much isolated leg movements, except for, the one I was talking about. But I'm gonna keep doing leg extensions like that. I need to stop talking, let's get back into it. Yes! Alright, that is a leg day. So I'm not going to do my conversations back in that room because every time I do it, there seems to be some kind of interference from something in there. I'm not sure what it is because you don't get it out here. I never hear the noise out here. So until I get a new mic, we will just do them here without the yellow chair and we'll be okay. I promise. Honestly, not mad about that workout at all. I think it was one of the more enjoyable leg days I've had in a long time. There's no anxiety about doing XYZ weight, making it super heavy or anything like that. So that was nice. I did use that machine with the belt, like that belted squat that I had shown you, or I did. It kind of felt more like I was messing around in here, but like not at the same time. Like I was doing things that were relevant for my knees, but also tried things that I haven't done before, which again, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Now the last thing I did with my knees, like sitting on my knees and then raising them up, that was from Knees Over Toes guy. He said it's like the best way to bulletproof your knees. I'm just gonna trust him. Like I said, he's skinny, he probably knows what he's talking about. So, yeah, overall, I'm not mad. I think, like I said earlier, the beautiful part of all this is that it does force me to take a step back and think about, how I'm training and kind of the differences in what it's like now. Like I haven't been consistent for 3 years, and now it's been 14 weeks-ish, 14 or 15 weeks. And so I can't train like I was 3 years ago when I haven't been as consistent since that point in time. So I'll take some steps back and just refocus and pay attention to what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, and then training again with the intentional aspect of warming up and doing the stretches and kind of paying attention to my joints. So that's a pretty big thing. Last thing I'm gonna say at all. Last night I got stuck on like rock climbing YouTube. Like I watched like probably an hour and a half to 2 hours of people rock climbing at like indoor parks and actually outside. And I'm not gonna lie, man, if I was in a bigger city, or if I get to a bigger city that has a rock climbing wall, I will probably go and try and do that on like a Saturday consistently. It looks very, very difficult. Well, the reality is I saw them do it and I was like, I could do that. But at the same time, I understand that when you're very good at something, it looks really easy. And so, that's random, I know, but I just watched a bunch of it last night and I was like, damn, that looks cool. And they're actually really strong people. So I also don't have the ideal physique for it, but it is what it is. Yeah, man, that's a wrap for today. Just some legs, kind of like came here, did some stuff, and my knees feel a lot better now leaving, so I can't be mad about that. All right, take care of your bodies, take care of your minds. See you on the next one.